Hi, my friend. Thank you for being here with me today. Maybe your heart feels light. Maybe you feel tired. Or maybe you are somewhere in between. Whatever you feel, it is okay. Many people believe that positive people are born positive. They think some people are lucky and always happy, while others are unlucky and always sad. But this is not the truth. Positivity is not magic. It is not something only a few people have. Positivity is something you can build like a skill. It is like learning to read, learning to ride a bike, or learning English. You are not born with it. You practice it. And the more you practice, the stronger it becomes. Even people who look happy every day are not smiling all the time. They also cry. They also feel lonely or worried. But the difference is in what they do next. When life feels heavy, they choose again. They choose to stand up. They choose to look for a small piece of light. They choose not to stay in the dark forever. For a long time, I thought I was not a positive person. When something small went wrong, I believed the whole day was ruined. If someone said something unkind, I carried that feeling until night. I told myself, this is who I am. I cannot change. But one day, I tried something new. I told myself, maybe I can practice positivity, just a little. I began with very small steps. I noticed one good thing each morning, even if it was only the sound of birds or the taste of tea. I looked in the mirror and said one kind sentence to myself. I took one slow breath and whispered, it will be okay. At first, these actions felt too small. But slowly, I saw change. My mood became softer. My days felt lighter. I understood that positivity was not about pretending life was perfect. It was about remembering that bad moments do not last forever. You do not need to be loud. You do not need to smile all day. You do not need to force yourself to feel something fake. You only need to choose again and again to look toward hope. Think of positivity like a garden. If you plant one small seed every day, soon you will see green leaves grow. With water, care, and time, the garden becomes full of flowers. It does not happen in one night, but it happens step by step. And that is how positivity works. It is not a gift from birth. It is not luck. It is a choice you can make each day. A choice to see light, even when it is small. A choice to believe tomorrow can be better than today. And when you practice it gently, your life begins to grow in new ways. Let me ask you a simple question. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you open your eyes in the morning? Some people wake up and think, I am still tired. I don't want to get out of bed. This day will be hard. These words may look small, but they are powerful. Your first thought is like the first step on a road. It does not decide the whole journey, but it gives the direction. If the first step is heavy, the next steps can also feel heavy. When I was younger, I did not understand this. I used to wake up with worry. Before I even touched the floor, I felt stress in my mind. My heart beat fast because I thought about the problems waiting for me. And because my mornings started this way, the whole day felt the same. One day, I decided to try something new. I wrote a short and simple line on a piece of paper and put it beside my pillow. The line was, this morning is a gift. Every day, when I opened my eyes, I looked at the paper. I read the words slowly. At first, it felt strange. My thoughts still wanted to go back to stress. But I did not stop. I kept reading that line each morning. After some weeks, I noticed a small change. My mornings did not feel so heavy. I felt a little calmer. Even on busy days, I carried those words in my mind, and they helped me walk through the hours with more peace. Your first thought does not need to be long or special. It only needs to be kind. You can say something simple like, I will try my best today. I am safe here. One step at a time. These gentle sentences can give you strength. They can become like soft friends walking with you during the day. So tomorrow, before you touch your phone, before you think about problems or work, try to give yourself one small gift. Close your eyes, breathe slowly, and say one kind line to yourself. Let that be the first color of your day. Remember, your first thought is like the first seed in a garden. If you plant fear, the garden may grow with weeds. But if you plant hope, the garden can grow with flowers. The choice is in your hands each morning. Start with one thought. Let it be light. Let it guide you gently. And step by step, your days will begin to feel different. Many people believe that being kind means always saying yes. Yes to going out. Yes to helping. Yes to every message and every plan. They feel afraid to say no because they think others will be sad or angry. But let me tell you something true. You cannot say yes to everything. If you always give your time, your mind, and your heart to everyone, you will have nothing left for yourself. You will feel tired inside, even if nothing big happened. Taking care of your own energy is not wrong. It is not selfish. It is a way to love and respect yourself. When you protect your energy, you are saying, my peace matters. My heart matters. I remember when I was younger, I said yes to almost everything. A friend asked me for help. I said yes. Someone called late at night. I answered. A new plan came up. I joined. In the end, I felt heavy and weak. It was like carrying a bag that was too full. One day, I stopped and asked myself some questions. Who makes me feel happy and light? Who makes me feel sad and heavy? What activities help me grow strong? What activities only take my energy away? The answers were clear. Some people gave me peace. Others gave me stress. Some habits lifted me. Others pushed me down. So I started to say no. Not in a hard or angry way. I said no softly and kindly. I said no to people who only complained. I said no to plans that made me tired. I said no to habits that did not help me. At first, it was not easy. I worried people would not understand. But after some time, I saw a change. When I said no to the wrong things, I had more space to say yes to the right things. Yes to sleeping early. Yes to reading. Yes to quiet moments. Yes to peace. Your energy is like water in a cup. If you pour it out for everyone, soon the cup is empty. But if you drink slowly and share wisely, the water will last. It can refresh you and also refresh others. Think of your life like a garden. If you let everyone take the flowers, nothing will be left. But if you protect your garden, water it, and care for it, new flowers will grow. Flowers of calm. Flowers of strength. Flowers of joy. So remember, my friend, you do not need to give your energy to everyone and everything. You can choose. You can protect it. You can respect it. And when you do, you will feel lighter, stronger, and more alive. Saying thank you may look small, but it has great power. Gratitude means feeling glad for the good things around us. It is not only for big gifts or special events. It is also for the little moments that we often forget. When you choose to be thankful, your eyes open to see the good that is already here. You begin to notice small treasures in your day. This does not mean you must always smile or feel happy. Gratitude is not about hiding your pain. It is about finding one small light, even when the day feels dark. I remember one evening when I was very tired. My work was heavy, and my thoughts were full of worries. I walked home slowly, feeling weak. Then I looked at the trees on the street. The wind moved the leaves, and they made a soft sound. For a short moment, I stopped. I listened. I felt calm. In my heart, I said quietly, "Thank you." That short moment did not fix my problems, but it gave me rest. It reminded me that even on hard days, there are still simple gifts waiting to be seen. You can practice gratitude in many easy ways. Say thank you when you drink water and feel refreshed. Feel grateful for food that gives you strength. Appreciate a friend who smiles at you. Notice the blue of the sky, the warmth of the sun, or the soft pillow on your bed. These little thank yous may look small, but they are like drops of water. One drop is tiny, but many drops can fill a cup. The more you practice, the more your heart will look for good things. Slowly, your mind will change. Instead of seeing only problems, you will also see blessings. Think of gratitude like a small lamp. Even if the room is dark, one lamp can bring light. In the same way, one thankful thought can bring peace into your day. Try it now. Stop for a few seconds. Look around you. Maybe you see a flower, or you hear the sound of a bird. Maybe you are sitting in a safe place. Choose one thing, even the smallest. Say in your heart, "I am thankful for this." This practice is simple, but it is not weak. It is strong. Gratitude gives you courage. Gratitude gives you hope. And little by little, it will change how you see your life. So remember, you do not need to wait for something big to feel thankful. The gift is already here. All you need is to notice it, to pause, and to say, "Thank you." Not every day feels easy. Sometimes you wake up without energy. Sometimes your heart feels heavy. On those mornings, you may think, "I cannot do much today." This thought can make you want to stop before you even start. But here is something true. You do not need to feel strong before you act. You can still take a step, even if it is small. And very often, that step is enough to move you forward. Imagine this. You are tired. You do not want to leave your bed. But you tell yourself, "I will do just one thing." You fold your blanket. You stand up and drink a glass of water. It may look small, but it gives you a little push. After that, you may find you have more energy for the next thing. Here are some simple actions you can try when you feel low. Open the window and breathe fresh air. Wash your face with cool water. Write one short sentence in a notebook. Send a hello message to someone you care about. Take 5 steps outside your door. Each of these is simple, but they all remind you, "I can still do something." And when your mind hears this message, it begins to feel lighter. I remember one time when I felt very sad. My room was messy, and I wanted to lie down all day. But I told myself, "Do one small task." I picked up some books from the floor and put them back on the shelf. After that, the room looked a little better, and I felt calmer. Then I found the strength to do another small thing. I washed a cup. Little by little, the day began to change. The secret is this: do not wait until you feel ready. Action comes first. Feelings often follow. When you take one step, no matter how small, it can start a new chain of good moments. So, when you are not okay, do not ask yourself, "How can I fix everything at once?" That question is too heavy. Instead, ask, "What is one thing I can do right now?" The answer can be simple, and that is enough. Remember, having hard days does not mean you are weak. It means you are human. Every person feels tired, sad, or lost sometimes. But inside you, there is still strength. Even on your worst days, you can be kind. You can take one small step. You can move forward. So pause for a moment. Breathe in slowly. Choose one small action today. That action may look tiny, but it carries power. And never forget, you are already doing better than you think.